Shelby Hewitt, a woman in her early 30s, stands accused of posing as a teenager as young as 13 years old and attending three different public high schools in Boston. In reality, Miss Hewitt is a 32-year-old social worker who at the time worked for the Massachusetts Department of Children and Families, earning $54,000 a year. She would use different names, and in some instances, she actually made friends with some of the female students, and she joined the basketball team. Hewitt's story when she would enroll in these schools is that she was a traumatized foster child. And for those of you who know, when a foster child enrolls in school, there most often will be a slight delay before you can get the child's records. So the social worker enrolls into high school pretending to be a teenager in foster care. Fast forward to June 2023, and staff at English High School in Boston said they noticed irregularities in Miss Hewitt's enrollment records, and they called the police. Hewitt was arrested, and she's facing 9 different charges, an array of forgery charges, and identity by fraud. But what's really, really interesting is what Hewitt's defense attorney said at her arraignment. Defense attorney Tim Laherty said it's abundantly clear that his client is a young lady who suffers from mental health issues. He went on to say what is not abundantly clear is why Boston Public Schools allowed this to go on as long as it did. I think it's very possible that Laherty is planning on flipping the tables on the prosecution, that he is going to paint his client as a victim of the negligence of Boston Public Schools, that she, as a mentally unhealthy woman, was admitted to 3 different high schools, and that the culpability, it belongs to the Boston Public School system for its own negligence, and that if any of those students were ever in danger, then it is the fault of the Boston Public School system. The state maintains that the defendant used her knowledge as a social worker to game the system. What do you all think? Who's at fault? Shelby Hewitt? Boston Public Schools? Both of them?